Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at the last chapter of Matthew chapter 28. For these next few minutes, we're going to slow things down. Look at this single chapter, not about believing, just about listening carefully to see what God is saying. Matthew 28 opens at dawn. The question we'll ask ourselves is, what if death isn't the end? So remember the scene. Jesus was just placed into a tomb. Despair covered the world. Darkness covered everything. And his greatest followers, his closest followers, were left a bit distraught, to say the least. Matthew 28 opens that morning. Two women, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary, go to Jesus' tomb. They are not expecting a miracle. They are coming to grieve. They're coming to take care of the body that's been placed in the tomb. Then the ground shakes. An angel appears, rolls back the stone, and tells them something no one was prepared to hear. He's not here. He's risen. Okay, the guards are so shaken, they freeze, almost as if they're dead. Later, they're bribed to spread an alternate explanation that the disciples stole the body while everyone was asleep. You see, Matthew includes that detail for a reason. From the very beginning, the resurrection was contested. Competing explanations existed. People argued about what really happened. See, that honesty matters. Christian faith doesn't grow because nobody asks questions. It grows in a world full of questions, challenges, and disagreements. And then Jesus meets the women himself, not in a palace, not with speeches, just a simple greeting. Fear and joy collide into one. They fall at his feet, and he sends them to tell the others. The final scene takes place on a mountain in Galilee. The disciples see him, and Matthew makes a striking comment. Some still doubted. That phrase has always just shaken me. How can you doubt the one who's standing on top of a mountain getting ready to ascend into heaven? How can you doubt the dead man that's come back to life again? But even in the end, even in this moment, even after he's taught them and walked with them and they've learned from him, even after he dies and rises and stands before them, showing his scars and doing other signs with them while raised from the dead, even there, even after everything, he leaves room for doubt. But Jesus doesn't scold them. Instead, he gives what's become known as the Great Commission, sending them into the world to make disciples, to teach what he taught, to baptize in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And then there's the promise that we typically overlook because it's tagged to the end, but it's so very important. I am with you always to the very end of the age. There is not a time when in your life will come when Jesus will not be present. There is not a time or a place or a struggle where Jesus will not be there. Matthew doesn't close with answers to every question. He just closes with the promise that Jesus is here. Thanks for walking with me through the book of Matthew. Be well, friends.